Well, Rob, there's only one place to start with the news that has no doubt put a smile on all our faces. David Brooks back in the Wales squad. A special moment for him, his family, but also for Welsh football.
Absolutely, yeah. We've all been privy to what he's been through the last couple of years, and it's been a difficult journey for him. But, I think I spoke with him yesterday briefly via text message, and he's really excited to meet up. He's going to have a little break now. And then he's going to be ready to meet up on the 8th when we get together as a group. And I think you're right, it's a great story. And myself and the lads, we can't wait to welcome him back.
And I can imagine it's a massive morale boost for the entire squad to have him back in the mix.
Yeah, of course it is. You want your best players around you, and he's definitely one of them. You know, look at what he's done. He's got himself back into the first team of Bournemouth in the Premiership, so he's obviously in a very good place. And we're looking forward to getting him back on camp.
Yeah, what have you made of his performances for Bournemouth? Started the last 2 games and a really strong performance against Everton.
Yeah, he's played really well, and he's had a lot of work to do. He's had a few setbacks along the way, which is completely understandable with what his body's been through. So we're not going to judge him on his performances too much. It's a work in progress, and it's just pleasing to get him. You know, that he's obviously back in a position where he's starting games in the Premiership, which is great news for us.
And I guess a lot has changed, obviously, since we last saw him play for Wales. So what do you think David can bring to this new look Wales team?
Yeah, we've made a few changes. We've changed the playing style a little bit and the formation, and I think it'll suit him absolutely. He's a talented footballer that can go down the outside and come inside. He's intelligent enough to find those pockets. We've seen Harry Wilson do it against Latvia, and Adran on the other side to find those pockets either side of a deep line midfielder. So I think, in my opinion, there's nobody better than that than Brooksy as well. So it's good to have that competition for places now.
Another boost, Ben Davies and Brennan Johnson back in the squad as well. That must be really pleasing. Yeah,
of course. You know, we had 2 good performances, 4 points from the first 6 available. Was a great return for us, and that was without some big players. So to have them back is definitely a boost of confidence for the staff and the group.
Some fitness housekeeping. No Tom Lockyer in the squad. Obviously, we saw some scary scenes in the playoff final. We're expecting him to be out of hospital today. So what's the latest with Tom?
Yeah, I spoke with Tom yesterday, so first and foremost it's about his health. We want to make sure that Tom's okay, so we're in contact with Luton at the minute. It's too much of a gamble for me to even consider putting him in the squad, Sean. It's about his health and getting him back to full fitness, so we'll be in contact with Luton and make sure that he's in a good place.
Neco Williams and Aaron Ramsey. Neco obviously unable to finish the rest of the season. Ramsey not in the squad for the last few games for Nice. What's the situation with them?
Yeah, Aaron picked up a little knock, but it's nothing significant that's going to keep him out. So he's of an age, Aaron, now where he can manage his body and he knows what limits he can get to. So he's going to be fine. I've spoke to him and he's looking forward. He can't wait for the camp to come in. And Nico's the same. He's had a frustrating time because he obviously broke his jaw and he was just getting into the team and playing well as well. So it's frustrating for him, but hopefully the rest will have done him a bit of good as well from our point of view. So I've been in contact with him 3-4 days ago. We had a conversation and he'll be raring to go come the 8th again.
First senior call up for Joe Low. He's an unfamiliar name for a lot of us, Rob. Tell us a bit about him.
I worked with Joe years ago within the 17s when I first came into the job, and he's a presence. He's 6'4". He's very athletic. He's played league football this season. And the good thing is we had a joint camp last week with Matty Jones and the under-21s, and I had eyes on him really closely and worked with him, and so he joined in with us with the training sessions. He gave me an opportunity to go to Matty, look, send over the centre-half, send over the right-back, send over the left-back, any players we want to come over, and we can have a look at him more closely. And I was really impressed with him. But he's one of 3 or 4 that I could have brought up. I think I've gone with Joe at the minute because we're without locks. Yes, we've got Ben Cabango, we've got Meps, we've got Joe Roden, Ben Davies. We have
spoiled for choice there.
And Morgan Fox. Yeah, we've got some good, but I think it's going to give him the experience to step up and see what we're all about as well with the first team. Because the only thing missing from that camp last week was the Premiership players and the international players.
Looking ahead to these next 2 games, Rob, obviously you had the fantastic start against Croatia and Latvia. How crucial is it that you build on those 4 points? And also, how motivated are you to keep the momentum going?
Absolutely, yeah. I think that's why the boys can't wait to get on camp. I've messaged every single player yesterday and they all said the same. They can't wait to get there. They're looking forward to a break, of course. Getting the balance right is difficult at the end of the season. It's a tough camp, June, because all the players would have played a long season. There's a big gap from the last game of the season to when we meet up. It's managing the time in between, but they're all looking forward to it. And you're right, we have to build on the momentum we've created by 2 great results and 2 great performances, in my opinion. So yeah, I think it was good to get the disappointment of the World Cup off us and show that it hasn't really affected us. You know, if anything, we've become bigger and stronger from having gone through those experiences, and we see that there's points available now for these next 2 games.
Finally, you're here at the Eisteddfod Urdd today, Rob. Your first experience of the Eisteddfod?
It is, absolutely. It's my debut, yeah.
Are we going to see you on the stage now competing?
Definitely not. Yeah, definitely not. Great to be a part of it. The support that they've given us over the couple of years and since I've been involved, and certainly for the World Cup, you know, the events that they held in Qatar, talking about the Welsh culture, it's important that we give something back to them, and for me to make the journey over today to give something back and meet the supporters here. There's a few bucket hats in the crowd as well, so I'll go and have a chat with some of the kids in a bit as well. So it's just nice to be a part of it. It's lovely.
Rob, diolch yn fawr.
Diolch yn fawr.